saying shit change, cause shit change. Not just the voices in my motor, but the cause for me to show up. I'm a boss, and my whole team. Come on in, y'all.
It's cool. They'll get here. What up, y'all?
I hear the Fortnite killer.
Yeah. Here we go. What's up, y'all? Y'all good? We ain't out there Teddy Riley tonight, is we?
Man.
We ain't out there echoing and all kind of crazy shit.
Sound good to me.
Yeah, we about to jump right into this.
I probably could get a little closer. Thank you for the mic stand.
Hey, you're welcome. Switch this out.
It came from somewhere. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get right to this. Boo 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 boo. I think that was a problem last week. I ain't warm up. That's why
gotta get the ritual.
Gotta get the rituals in. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Countdown coming. Gia, it is about that time. I am Mr. Emo being accompanied by
Dear Daddy, don't you know they love you, sweet Daddy?
And this is Bippy and Bullshit, your weekly podcast where we cover everything from religion, relationships, politics, and as always, a little bit of bullshit. Mr. Royale.
Mr. Emo.
Let's get right.
I like that new feature.
Into it.
What up, though?
You just can drape the new mask.
I can drape
over
the new mask over the mic.
Over the mic and get busy.
Yes.
One time for the one time. Yes, we are back at it again. This is the Father's Day edition of Here Bippy and Bullshit. As I said in the beginning, I am your host, Mr. Emo, being accompanied by the international man of leisure, Stephen Dot Royal. He paid so much for that dot, ladies and gentlemen. The man of leisure. What's up, Brody?
What is up, Brody?
Chilling, man.
It's another real Ninjas holiday.
Man, isn't it? And as always, Ninja, we made
it!
One more again, man.
It come from the soul.
Came from the soul. Came from our Father's Day,
soul.
Birthday, and Juneteenth souls.
From the soul.
We are here again, man. We are reporting on this crazy world that we are living in, man. This world gives us so much topic. It is hard to fit it all into a show. But we are going to go ahead and try this evening. It is a lot going on.
Like we said in the pregame, before the pregame, we need y'all. Y'all need us. Let's bond together.
Yeah, we got some time tonight, man. I'm gonna take the watch off. Let's get busy one time for the one time. We need to be here, man. It's a lot going on. Like I said, happy Father's Day to all my dads out there. Some all great dads in this listening world, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Baby mama tripping. Child support looming. Keep the party.
Keep on pushing.
Man, keep on pushing. Today was your day.
Keep on pushing. Today was your day.
Do it how you do it, pimp.
No grass cutting, just lounging.
Well, I wish I could say that.
Oh, okay.
I had to go cook.
You had some cooking.
My mama Emo said she was going to cook for me.
Okay.
And I got over there, and I guess it was like she was going to cook for me in the sense of she bought the food. But I had to... I had to do it all myself. It's like one of them kits that they send to the house.
Right.
You're gonna have dinner on us, but you're gonna have to cook everything.
She cooked in theory.
Yeah, she cooked in theory.
Got you.
She cooked her pocketbook when she bought the food.
Right. Yep. There
blessings
it is.
on blessings.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, man, went to work. It truly was like Mother's Day, man. Rinse, wash, and repeat with this whole COVID epidemic that's going on. You still have to remember there is a pandemic going on.
Yes, one of the multiple things that we'll talk about tonight. We can start there.
Man, we might as well slide into it. I mean, there's a pandemic still going on. Yesterday, the state of Florida turned in 4,000 new cases. The day before that, 3,800.
2 days, 8 bans in cases.
8 bans in cases. New cases.
Now, I will admit, my routine and ritual is not the same from when we was in lockdown. I do not run in the house, touch nothing, and wash my hands and scrub it between my thumbs as I should. I do keep some housekeeping. I do keep the sanitizer in the car. There's some things that I do to make myself aware of what situation we are in. But I am not at the casino. I am not at the Classic Lounge. I am not at Petro's.
And people lined up, restaurants. Man, Longhorn looked like they was giving away free ass or something. I ain't know what the hell's going on.
Buy one, get one fucking tomahawk steak.
Did you get like a lap dance or something? Because like it was crunk.
Packed.
And I'm like, no. I drove past the Classic Lounge, like you said the other day.
Yeah.
The regulars couldn't wait to get back. It was like Cheers. They couldn't wait. I mean, the Classic got some okay chicken, but god dog. They at the clubs. They at the Agenda. They at Evo. They everywhere.
The new one downtown. They are there.
I'm cool. I am cool. As you look, the NFL opened up their training camps and people can come work out. And these players can't stop catching corona.
No. LSU.
Clemson.
Clemson. Thank you. Clemson.
22 cases.
Bam.
Players, coaches.
Yeah.
Now, it's not funny.
I was going to talk about our homeboy passed out.
Oh, yeah, we got to get to our uncle in a minute.
Yeah.
But the NBA is talking about playing in Florida. Now they're kind of like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bubble or no bubble?
Hold up. 8 bans and people? Oh, man, look at here. Look at here.
Right.
We're going to have to pump some brakes. But they got these power rings for the NBA players that tell you 3 days before when you start getting COVID symptoms.
Wow.
And it's 90% accurate. This power ring that you're giving to all the bubble boys.
Yeah.
And 3 days before you start becoming ill, it will start letting you know you are coming down with symptoms.
Yeah.
My question. Yeah. Where the fuck these rings been at?
Man, it's an obvious difference.
We got all these hot damn stimulus checks. Don't you think a ratchet boy would have bought one of them rings?
Would have bought a hot ring to keep them safe so they can be reckless.
Hey, bro, what is that? Oh man, this is my COVID ring, pimp.
Listen.
Yeah, tell me when I'm about to be symptomatic with the COVID. 3 days before, man, 90% accurate. When they showed this on ESPN, I'm like,
damn.
Where the fuck these come from?
I mean, but we should have known when Magic didn't have AIDS no more.
See.
When they cured Magic, we should know that the rich get richer.
See, why do
in their eyes we can afford to die? Why LeBron can't afford to die?
We can't lose LeBron.
We can't lose LeBron.
Can't lose LeBron.
We can't.
Can't lose Zion.
Nope. Nope. We can't lose. Not at all.
Not at all.
But man, all in all, and I think we might have touched on the last show, but we might not have because last show was, we had plenty to say and plenty to do. But it's still real, y'all.
People are still dying of it.
It's still real.
And now they're saying that they're starting to see an upswing in 20 and 30-year-olds.
Yes, 30. The ones in Florida, it was like a big group of them was 35.
And they're testing asymptomatic. So this disease is all over the place. You can't sit here and say it's only old people, it's only these, it's only blacks. Man, you trying to tell me only blacks and Hispanics out of that 8 bands is only them? No,
Right.
no, no, no,
No.
no, 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 no,
Uh-uh.
no. And the young people was like, oh, only the old people catching it. No, no, no,
Nope.
no, 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 no,
Mm-mm.
no. Go sit your monkey ass in the house.
Mm-mm.
COVID is still real. Wash your hands. Get naked on the front porch like your boy do.
Yep.
Quit fucking around. But we can't because we're in a rush. I did something foolish.
Okay.
I did something foolish. I went to the mall the other day.
What was the atmosphere?
I was ashamed. Like I
Did?
was ashamed I was there.
Mm.
I felt like I was a part of a weird science experiment. Because half of the shops are open, half are closed. A place like JCPenney, you can just meander about and walk around. But a place like Foot Locker is only letting 5 people in at a time.
So you just kind of sitting in the fucking.
So now you're sitting in this line of like 50 people who aren't 6 feet apart, waiting to get in to spend your money on whatever you've not been able to spend it on because of the COVID shit.
That's really weird.
It was weird, man. Like Champs and Foot Locker had a line, Finish Line didn't. JCPenney's and Macy's didn't have a line. Pandora and Lunchbox did. Like the Apple Store had 2 lines.
2 lines.
Yeah, and take your temperature.
Yeah.
It's. I got in and got out. Like I was there like long enough, and then like you can't like I got a little side cut that I take to get in the mall, like my little sneakerhead side entrance that I use.
Okay.
Locked. My favorite entrance at JCPenney's locked. Couldn't get in to do nothing. I was like, damn, this is like a weird science experiment. And then like people bounced. Like it wasn't a lot of people in the parking lot. And it was like people at these concentrated stores. Build-A-Bear was closed.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But what I notice is the supermarket isn't. Kroger's is still get in where you fit in.
But you know what? Kroger's was really good at first.
Mm-hmm.
They're still one way in, one way out, but they had the line going on. They had. Have you noticed that nobody is sanitizing carts like they used to?
No.
Walmart will greet you with the greeter with the sanitized cart. Here's a sanitized cart for you. Yeah. Costco did the same thing. Now it's just like shit.
No, it's like get in how you get it how you live.
Get a cart, motherfucker, and get shopping.
No, it's get it how you live.
Get it how you live. Rona. We can lax. They say it's cool. But it ain't a cure.
It ain't a cure. It ain't a vaccine. Cool. And we ain't even there because if it was a vaccine, ain't nobody gonna take that motherfucker. Who want to be the first round of the Rona vaccine people?
Magic Johnson.
Right.
You said I had to.
Hey, Magic.
I had to double back.
Magic. The rich people with the bands.
Yeah. With the Power Man ring.
Yes.
You got the Shazam. You got the Shazam Green Lantern ring.
You got some jets and shit.
You got the Captain Planet ring.
Now, also with COVID. And as you've seen, and I don't know if you looked on your phone, but I sure did, that we all have the COVID tracker.
Yeah. Yeah.
The COVID tracker. How do we feel out there about them putting a COVID tracker on there?
I'm cool.
Damn, they couldn't ask you first?
No. They couldn't ask. No, you didn't miss the alcohol.
No, right after we talk about this COVID tracker, we're going to have our first one.
Black people.
Mm-hmm.
Love y'all for it.
Yeah.
Y'all still sanitizing carts? Well, I ain't seen the little young kids out there sanitizing the carts like they was. They had the little brown paper towels. They would come swipe you shit down and wipe you down like little boozy. Now it's just...
Right. These are the clean ones.
Now it's just... Nobody.
Right.
The little stand they had is barren. No wipes, no sanitizer, no nothing.
And for those really quickly side notes, since we're talking about Kroger, anybody seen how much it costs for ground beef?
Ninja. You know the little beef burgers that I used to get.
My cousin called me. Hey, cuz, if you listening, you probably ain't. I'm coming to get them tonight.
What?
Some Yeezys.
Oh.
It was a little package, but I'm
Right.
coming to get them yum yums.
Them Yemens.
I'm coming to get them Yemens. I forgot. Shit.
It floored me because I used to get the little, I don't eat beef all the time, but when
Yeah.
I do, I like the little burgers from K&J.
Okay.
$2.99. They got the cheese, the bacon, everything in there. To throw a little something gun on the grill, chew it up. $5.
$5
for one.
for a burger.
What?
Right.
What?
Yeah, like $7 a pound.
I'm still glad I eat ground turkey because the ground
$7 a
turkey really
pound.
ain't been a fat. Now, when they start messing with the fat yard pimp, it's gonna be a problem.
Listen, when that chicken, I was in K&J and there was a chicken wing the size of this Crown Royal bottle,
Oh, absolutely.
and they were cheaper than the little chicken wings.
Absolutely.
I'm like, wait a minute.
We spray and go. Yeah, that's what y'all do. Spray and go.
Spray and go.
Peace and blessings, motherfucker. Good luck
Spray
to
and
you.
go.
Go ahead and spend this money.
Spray and go.
But yeah, man, like he said, our Uncle DL, he passed out last night of the COVID. They said he asymptomatic, but he was dehydrated. And that's what made him pass out. Now he's in a hotel somewhere, quarantined for 14 days.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
And you think about it, like, not that we know his in and out and his schedule, but DL wasn't exposed going to Kroger's trying to get a 12.
DL been what is that? He's been quarantining.
Yeah.
He's been in the house. He's been chilling.
Yeah.
He's doing his show there like everybody else from the comforts of their own crib via Zoom and all this other shit. And he caught it, man. Like it's real.
How and where? We don't know.
We're acting like it's over because of everything else. Just like I was watching a lot of these beautiful protesters with no mask.
Yeah.
The COVID ain't going in the house. It was like, oh, y'all protest? Y'all want to protest?
Together?
All right, I'm going to go in the house and chill for a little bit. Y'all go ahead.
Together?
Shit. COVID was like the video. You remember the safety dance when dude was going to the forest? Like, you can dance if you want to. The corona
leave all things behind.
Yeah, the corona just going through people like,
walking through the set like, hey, touch him, motherfucker. Right.
Y'all ain't sanitizing, no
social
distancing.
Nothing.
Yep. Oh, you want to go to the beach? Oh, Miami Beach? Oh, Rodeo? Oh, shit.
Here I come.
South Beach? Oh, they kicking it South Beach.
Catch a Greyhound. I'm coming to see y'all.
The Rona caught the Greyhound.
To the South Beach. To the South Beach.
And kicking it.
The $24 Greyhound. Like, here I come,
kicking it. Took him 4 days to get there, debit, but he made his way.
It's still real.
It's still real. So while you out here doing everything else, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, stay safe.
Stay on your vitamins. Keep them daily vitamins.
Keep your regimen going. It's not over with. We are still in this fight together.
Get your immune system like it should be, even though everybody is forcing the world to go back like ain't shit happening. Please.
It's happening.
Do what you can.
All right, per request.
Yeah.
First shot of the night.
Yep.
Juneteenth.
Friday.
Let's party. Like Juneteenth is your birthday, your graduation, your 21st, or whatever monumental thing you can think of in your life where you got the best partying and kicking it of your life. Let's kick it for our free-ish. Cheers.
Cheers.
It was good to see so many people posting and celebrating Juneteenth. It was good to see a lot of people posting of where it came from, the meaning. I heard something the other day. Someone said, the Black history lesson I've gotten in the last month was deeper than anything that I've ever gotten in school. I had a conversation in the barbershop on Friday, getting my hair cut, that was so engaging and so uplifting between strangers. Like we see each other in the barbershop, we might head nod, but the conversations that were coming from the lips of other black men, uplifting, empowering, sharing knowledge, sharing information. Talked to a young man about solar farming.
Mm.
I had no idea what solar farming was. Showed me some websites, had me look into it. I am very intrigued about solar farming.
Hmm.
Things that we would usually be talking about LeBron in the finals or
Right. Yeah.
Mayweather, some stupid shit. But now it's engaging about how to uplift each other, how to get generational wealth, how to stop colorisms, how to put away these stigmas of mean mugging and looking hard and saying what's up to your brother. Those conversations, that part. And then you add Juneteenth into everything that's been going on. It was really a coming out party,
Yeah.
a continued coming out party. And this was the 4th of July. And it was amazing to see, man. Because we still need it.
Yeah.
We this fight is not over. I just seen today where one of the cops involved in the murder of George Floyd is free.
Hmm.
He's out. He was walking in Cub Foods shopping, and this girl stopped him like, "What's your name?" He said, "Yeah, that's me." And she just was like, "You're a murderer, so you can just shop in here like nothing's
Like
happened."
ain't shit happen.
Like nothing's happened. Do you feel any remorse? And dude just was looking like a straight ass clown.
Hmm.
She was like, "You can't walk the streets of Minnesota.
Minnesota.
You can't walk these streets no more.
You
You're not
famous.
safe. You can't be around here." Not like threatening his life, but like don't nobody want you here.
Yeah.
And wherever you go, you should like, well, you ain't going nowhere but to prison. But like the fight is still not over. You got what was it? 5 people found
Hung from trees.
hung from trees.
And the initial reports was suicide.
All of them suicide.
Oh, okay.
You got 5 people hanging from trees, but it's all
5
suicide.
black men hanging from trees.
Women as well.
Oh, yep, that's correct.
Hanging.
With the noose.
All suicide. Black bodies swinging in the summer breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. One was at a school. You trying to tell me, because I don't know if you've been to a school lately, but there are a million cameras. There are a million things around that school to watch your babies come in, out, and in hallways, especially on the playgrounds. So you telling me somebody hung themselves near a playground and nothing was caught on video?
Nothing. Not up. Not he pulled his car up. We found his car in a note. Nothing.
This fight is not over. This stance that we are taking.
This fight is going to require big steps and little steps. I mean, I get it. Black people have been behind so long that we are really, really good at throwing the haymaker, right? We really want a Mike Tyson. We really want a Deontay Wilder.
Man, it's gonna be Sugar Leonard.
But we need to jab and move also.
We need to be Hitman Hearns.
We need multiple ways to win this fight. It's good that we have protesters of all creeds, races, and religions fighting for our cause. It's good. I don't care what you say that we are burning shit up. We need big shit like that. We need attention getter shit like that. But we also need some jabs, some small right hooks. We need some grassroots. We need to say, "What's up, black man," when we go to the store. We need to, regardless of how attitude irritated it is to go and spend our black dollar with black people, we need to take a deep breath and we need to continue to do that. It takes multiple actions to bring this revolution to where it should be.
And we are making strides. We are making steps. I thought a big blow was dealt to the 045
With
this
DACA.
weekend when he had 1 million people coming to his rally. Which, by the way, I'm glad he listened to his advice. I'm glad. The man has not made one right decision in my mind in his presidency. He made one this week by switching your rally from Juneteenth to June 20th.
But his intention, his evil intention, in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And I was sharing with somebody before we talk about Tulsa and before we talk about Rashard Brooks, hometown roots here in the Glass City. I just want y'all to do simple math. You can cut it, you can read it, you can write it how you want. Tulsa was 100 years ago. I'm in my 40s. So what you think? Where you think my granddaddy's? What if my granddaddy had a cousin in Tulsa?
And that's the thing.
It's this far away.
We're not talking 400 years ago on a slave ship.
No.
We are talking lineage that is right there. Some of us can touch. Some of us can put our hands on. And it's sad because that was, like you said, it was done purposely. It was done to be demonic. It was done to be
nasty, spiteful.
And I think my favorite line
racist.
Of the week, I made Juneteenth popular. No one knew what Juneteenth was until me. Huh? What? These are the triggers that, because nothing else is working, because, you know, when you said those beautiful words, when the looting starts, the shooting starts, yeah, we stopped looting and we just protesting. And we just marching for our rights. I mean, Detroit had to one-up DC. Did you see that?
I didn't.
What they put on Woodward Boulevard.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Only in Detroit. Black Lives Matter, man, power to the people.
In the 313.
Right. It's history is repeating itself, but it's not repeating itself to that dynamic. We have been down this road before, but the continued pressure by us to not be oppressed is amazing. To watch us continue to fight, to not let the corona, to not let the new Jordan release, to not let some foolishness come in the way of us making progress, and we still pushing and we still fighting. Even though I'm mad at Uncle Snoop for saying this, when Snoop said this will be the first time in his life he votes.
Yeah.
We need more voter registration. We need more people taking people to polls to vote this election. We need to get out and not only vote for the presidency, we need to vote in all elections.
And that's them jabs. Because we need somebody to go and register 10 people. We need somebody to go. No, let me take that back. Yeah, ultimately, we want somebody to register 10 people. But it's some education there. We need people that will go to Petros and talk to the young man who doesn't have a felony and can vote and who don't give a fuck and that shit don't affect me and my money. We need to talk to him. We need somebody to talk to him and say, hey fam, I know how you feel. However, this vote ain't all about you. It's about you and people that you ain't even never met and you ain't even never seen. And yeah, this ain't the election show. We know what this is going to look like in November. Hello, the 4th of July is in 2 weeks. July, August, September, October, November.
Yeah.
November.
We ain't far.
And I don't want to hear no lesser of the two evils. I don't want to hear he wrote the crime bill. It's still plain as day. It could be a stick figure versus Trump. And we have to vote for the stick figure.
Facts.
It could be a robot. We have to vote for the robot.
Man, it could be Teddy Perkins.
It could be, listen.
We have to do something.
I'd take Kanye over Trump if Kanye was on the Democratic nominee.
Where is Kanye?
Where is Kanye?
Where is Kanye? Has anyone seen old Smell-O-Vision?
Where is Kanye?
Where is Kanye?
I ain't seen a Sunday service in a while.
I mean, the choir's still been singing. I follow them on
I see
Facebook.
Kim slowly morphing into Janet Jackson. That's who she looks like to me.
Oh, God.
I mean, she's like morphing. Like,
her and her sister's weird. Because her sister, like, they had her on the cover of People magazine. She looked totally like, who the fuck was that? But yeah, I guess money can change your deep down problems and your issues. But yeah, where is old Kanye? Everybody else is showing up. Everybody else has something to say. The Rock had something to say. If you hadn't seen it, go to the Rock's page and he calls out the president. Where you as our leader. It's pretty dope. I watched it. It was emotional.
There was another. Who else does the morning show with Uncle Tommy? Help me out.
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley had a very emotional Instagram post and something that caught my attention. And we'll focus back on Juneteenth, and then we gonna move along. He said, "Where's Joel Osteen? Where's T.D. Jakes? Where's Paula? Where are all the faith leaders? Because our original civil rights movement was based from our faith leaders. Most of our organizations was based out of churches. We would meet at the church. It was a safe space. Hint, hint, why Dylan, whatever, McDonald's, Burger King boy went to a church while people was praying, because that was our safe space. Like right now, we are congregating on internet, in groups, in chat rooms, in organizations. We don't have a physical safe space, and that's something we got to adjust to. But the message was, where are the faith leaders? Fuck they money. We know that they get paid off tithes and offerings. We ain't talking about that. We ain't here to demonize them. We are asking, where are the people who have the power to organize?
Where are our new,
Where are our new leaders? What show was that?
Because I know.
What show was that?
And I ain't
Who
trying
are
to
our
be,
leaders?
I ain't trying to be funny. I know where my pastor been throughout all this, with his I Can't Breathe shirts on and his vocalization of what's going on, the marches, the protests. He was here at our first protest when they shot tear gas. They shot tear gas at pastors and bishops. But like you said, these people don't want to mess up their money, so they don't open their mouths. You know, the great thing about Dr. King, and we were talking about this earlier, me and another guy. You know, Dr. King was not this beloved person that they make him out to be now. Dr. King was not. They didn't like Dr. King because he wanted change.
Absolutely.
And that's his own people. People didn't like Dr. King because Dr. King wanted change.
Yeah.
They tried to demonize him. They tried to talk about him being an adulterer. They tried to bring whatever negativity they could to Dr. King's legacy and to the person that he was. And those are people put in his camp. Saying the right thing is not always a popular thing. I saw something today. Brett Favre, quarterback for the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. He said, and Colin Kaepernick should go down as a hero in American culture. Said? That's what Brett said.
Wow.
Because of the stance that he took.
Wow.
For his people and what it cost him.
Wow. Wow.
I thought that was pretty cool, but Roger Goodell still hasn't said I'm sorry. This holiday, I saw people from all walks of life celebrating Juneteenth. I see people asking questions. I see people supporting, loving this movement. But then I still see people who talk about, you know, defunding the police and you want chaos and disorder to come. I had a guy explain it to me today very eloquently. Brother told me defunding the police sounds demonic, but what they're saying is when they talk about defunding the police, instead of spending money on army grade weapons, tanks, and things of destruction, taking that money and putting into more training, more um, things that would help,
Social services.
things that instead of you going to a service call or a wellness check with guns blazing, you will go because it's something that could be socially serviced and something that is needed instead of you coming in with all guns ablaze.
Mm,
And that's something that, he said that's what they're talking about. Not getting rid of the police, but not giving them 5 tanks when they only get zero point 0.5 hours of mental health training.
absolutely. Don't worry. Don't mind me.
Okay,
Don't mind me.
I,
Multitask.
I'm about to say, oh,
Don't mind me.
something hot.
No, no.
But this holidays passed. I will
Hmm.
celebrate it again. I start celebrating, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm this high and mighty. Been woke since woke up. Nah,
No.
I started celebrating about 3 years ago. Like really celebrating, like taking the time out the day to make it a celebration, to make it mean something. No matter when you wake up, I just want you to wake up. It's okay to say I wasn't informed. Can you help me out? I didn't know
Absolutely.
that the crisp air hooked me on to something this weekend I've never heard of. Gator babies.
Educate.
Uh, Down in the south, I guess in the bayous and Florida and places like that, they have a special kind of gator, real big boy, huge, and they're worth a lot of money for their skin, for wallets and shoes and belts and the meat, and how they would get these gators to come out of the swamps and out of the bayous.
They will stick black kids in the water.
They would tie black babies to trees. They would bound them to trees, and as they cried and they tried to escape, it would
Alert.
the alligators.
Yeah.
And when the alligator would come up to eat, they would whack it over the head with a mallet or do whatever they could to stop it so they could get these gators and sell them as profit. They would take slave babies, newborn babies.
That's a sad. That's sad. When we get into when we get, I'm gonna let you finish. When we get into the details of what was done to us,
Yeah, yeah,
and the fact that it's not that fucking far away,
yeah.
like it becomes really fucking sad. Like the black zoo, the black kid zoo. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear anybody say or anybody be affiliated with that wasn't me. I don't want to hear that shit. It was your granddad's cousin, motherfucker.
I look at it like this: it's the education that we need to give ourselves because these aren't, like I said, these are the history lessons that we're not getting from schools. And like this lady that she had showed me a video on, she collects black memorabilia, and one of the things was there was a letter opener, and there was a black baby's head, and it was a small pin to open the letter with that the sheath that the thing stuck in
Mm-hmm.
was an alligator.
Mm.
A cigar company, um, their logo was an alligator coming out of the water chasing a black baby that looked like a drawing of Little Sambo.
Little Sambo baby. Mm.
And it's just, wow.
Mm.
I didn't know. And it's just
Mm.
one of those things I looked at and was like, damn, that's one of those
Mm.
horrific things that they did to people. Woo! I almost got turned radioactive. That was a whole spider in my face.
Mm.
Um, it was one of those things that while you celebrate being free, it's one of the reasons that you celebrate the emancipation. It is one of those reasons that you celebrate the shackles being removed, that you see Juneteenth as something important because the atrocities that were rained down on our people for fun, for sport,
For the name in the name of Christianity, but that's for another show.
are now no more. And I'll say it again, it's not something that's so far away that we can't touch or taste. All right. Let us continue. I think it's time for another show.
Father's Day.
Father's Day. Our next shot of the night goes to the daddies.
Not the baby daddies, the daddies.
The fathers. The raiser of small beings. Corraller of little people. To my fathers. Salute.
Cheers.
That's hot damn delicious. I tell you every time I have one. Well, Father's Day has came and gone. How's your Father's Day?
Oh, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. Like yourself, it's cherry. What is it? Cherry on the cake? Is that what they say?
Icing on the cake.
Icing on the cake, because we embellish and we enjoy the fatherly piece every day. Like no cars or accolades needed, but definitely appreciated for a job well done. So it was good. It was good.
Today is always bittersweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult to say the least. And we'll see why we're shifting gears to Father's Day. My dad passed July 2nd, 2013. Shortly after his last Father's Day. And at that time, we knew that my father didn't have long. And in a sense, we knew it was my dad's last Father's Day. This is the last one we were going to have with my father. And he hadn't started his rapid decline, but his decline was definitely in progress. And it's hard to get through the day without thinking of him, without a memory. We all met up today, my mother, my brother, my niece, and my son, and we went and laid flowers on his grave. My aunt, who's his favorite sister, buried right next to him. And when I say right next to him, it's my daddy, my mama's plot, my auntie. Like that close. Booger to a nose, but that's how they was in life. And it makes me reminisce on the man that he was. The father. We got a lot of baby daddies. There's a lot of the role of the black father has been diminished. It has been brutalized. It has been taken away. And sometimes, sadly, not because of baby mama drama. Baby mama don't let the daddy see the baby. And I'm sorry, fellas, and I gotta say this. Ain't nothing but hell keeping me from my son, and that's gonna be one hell of a fight there too. She won't let me see my child, man. You can go down to the court and get visitation. Not let me.
Mm-mm.
This ain't a permission slip day,
This
partner.
ain't a permission slip.
This is your child. So it's easier to concede that flag than to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And you concede that flag and say what she won't let you do. No, it's what you choose not to let be done. And one thing that, throughout all of this, when we talk about Jim Crow, when we talk about things that have been put in to hurt the black family, is the absenteeism of the father. the taking away of the father unit, the man. Ladies, you do a great job. We love you. We love you for showing him what it is to be tender, what it is to love a woman. You are our sons and our daughters' first loves. You are there to teach her how to be a lady, how not to cuss, chew with her mouth closed, cross her legs. Please and thank you. You are there to teach the boy how to respect a woman, how to be a gentle man, and how to love a woman unequivocally. But just the way you teach her how to cross her legs, the first love of your daughter's life is going to be her father. The first man that she falls in love with, and she bases every relationship from this day forward until when she's old enough to know what love is.
Mm.
And that's from birth. That man, when he comes in the room, she kicks and she coos and she smiles and she makes those noises. That is the love of that man who has walked in the room. You teach him how to love a woman, but we teach him how to stand up. Don't slump. Pull your pants up. Tuck your shirt in. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. A firm handshake, a look in the eye. That can never be taken away. And it's been tried. I love the post when someone says, I'm the mother and the father. No,
No, sis.
you are the confused one.
No, sis.
Because I'll be the first person to say this. Without my son's mother, shit don't shake. Because he need both of us.
It takes two.
It takes two.
DJ
Not just
Rob
you.
Bass and Easy Rock.
It takes two. And I feel sorry for people who spouses or parental sharers don't realize that it takes two.
And I feel the same for those who don't have the right mind to know that it takes two.
Absolutely. I say all that to say this about Father's Day. My dad was an amazing father. I'm not going to fantasize or romanticize about my dad. I'm not going to act like my dad was perfect because my dad had his flaws just like any man. But I tell you what,
Like any person.
if you stack my dad's flaws against my dad's successes and what my dad meant, those flaws are minuscule to the man that he was and the men that he raised. He raised two sons, two of us. I or my brother never spent an ounce, a moment, a second in your holding cells or your jails. The most I've ever been was sent home from school one day because I smacked Leslie Washington on the butt with a ruler. And Mr. Jackson told me I need to go home for the day. And I was so disappointed because the one time in my father's life, my father laid his hands on me and he spanked me out of disappointment. And I think it hurt my father more than it hurt me. My father raised a correctional professional, a business professional. My father raised two men who absolutely adore and raise their children. My dad done a service and he raised one hell of a family. He loved a woman for 50 years before God called him home, and he showed us what it means to love a woman. Thick and thin, to death do you part. The reason that I am the man that I am today is not because I had a mother, but I also had a father.
The developer.
I hung a picture this weekend and attempted to hang some shelves. Some cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I learned that from? My father.
Yes.
Those things, putting a tool in my hand, cutting the grass, cutting a log, doing something to get you a little bit dirty. My mama taught me how to be one hell of a cook. My dad taught me everything I know about a grill, swinging a hammer, and cutting some lumber. It takes two. So when you sit here and you open your mouth and you say, and I'm giving you the floor, Royal. I'm sorry.
No.
I went off a little bit. But when you say I'm doing both jobs, sis, you're doing a terrible job at it.
When we wrote our notes down today, we said, we're going to touch on those that, just like Mother's Day, it might be a little tougher around these parts in this time of the year.
Absolutely.
Right? We've come of age. We are in that 40 range. And I sometimes have to sit back and realize how fortunate I am, regardless of condition, to have both parents living.
Absolutely.
And to know that I am still able to receive those little breadcrumbs to help my growth as
Absolutely.
I learn and continue to be a great father.
Absolutely.
Right? So the father is the developer. He develops. He puts in things that you'll use 20 years from now. And I'm not here to shame, but shame on you for those that aren't in the process of building. You still have time. Whether they 8 or 18, you still have time to put in some notes, to draw a blueprint, to be a builder. Because what you learn is what you earn. Decks, lawns, and it ain't really, let me stop that. It ain't about the tangible list of what I've learned. It's not. So some of the things that I was told at 8, at 10, at 12, at 16, I still have those aha moments. I know you don't want to go here, but we need you to be around these white folks so you know how to act and talk. What the fuck you talking about at age 12? I want to go to Scott. No, you're going to go to Central or St. Francis because you need to learn how to be around them. What is you talking about?
You want to be a bulldog, bro?
Yeah, everybody else is a bulldog. They was bull. Man, I cried that night. Like, y'all went to Scott. I can't go.
Man,
what you mean?
I knew I was around.
What you mean?
I knew I was going to be throwing man for life.
It is some things that I was told at a young age that even in my early 40s, I was like, oh, this is what they meant. Oh, this is what they was talking about. Oh, this is when I'm waiting in line, they looking at me like this. Oh, I get it now. And for those that still are working on their co-parenting relationship, we'll leave it at that. If a couple doors is closed, try to open up some new ones.
But you know what about, and I want to retract something I just said. And it's not really a retraction, it's a clarification. Some people are forced into the mom and father role because the other parent just doesn't want to be there. But when you are forced into the dad role, find a man in your life that means something to you to mold your child. But I'm talking about the people who refuse just because they're bitter and they're ugly because they can't get over the fact that person doesn't want them anymore, or they can't move past their own shame, self hurt, and loathing to be a good parent. Look, if your child is over the age of 3 and you and the BM ain't together, you need to get over that shit.
Yeah.
And move on and be parents.
Yeah.
Don't stalk his Instagram or his Facebook. Don't try to figure out who they with. If your child is over 3 years old and y'all not together, I know you know when you're not together. I'm not talking about fucking every blue moon. I'm talking about when I don't need shit from you. You don't need shit from me. Let's just raise this baby. If you can't do that, you're not mature enough. Don't have any more kids because you're not mature enough to be in a relationship where these type of things can happen. Get over yourself and get over whatever the fuck you're going through. Bobo, like, just cut it out.
You still got time.
Man, somebody else will have your kids. Somebody else will love your foolish ass.
You still got time.
Don't be that person. You can't have a 15-year-old child and you still arguing about shit.
No.
About what?
No.
That should really be, it should now be a business. All right, braces are 10 bands. I'm gonna pay the first 5. You pay the next 5. Well, actually, insurance is gonna cut it down to 3. I pay 1.5. You pay the other 1.5. Cool. All right, straight. He going to homecoming. I buy the suit, you buy the socks. Word. Right. Don't be bitter.
No.
Don't be bitter. Get some water. Put some put some melon in it.
Mm-mm.
How you bitter with a boyfriend or a girlfriend? How you trigger and you got somebody and you living a life? If that's you, you can't stand. I tell you what, I'll do you one better. If you can go to the Bippy and Bullshit page and instant message us why you hate this person so much, and it's valid, I will come on here and issue a public apology.
Fair enough.
But if you just mad to be mad, I'm gonna need you to pull up several seats. I'm looking at 3 right now. Have your seat, shut what they call the fuck up, and raise your child. Because the only person you hurting is your child. That person ain't thinking about your dumb ass.
Nope.
You don't want them. They don't want you. You mad. You the only person. I can guarantee you right now, if you have a person that you were raising a child with, and you mad, you are the only person mad in the relationship.
You mad. That's
nobody else is mad.
You mad.
You're mad. If you're the only one that's mad and can't, like, on Father's Day send a text, Mother's Day send a text. If you can't get through life, get over yourself, there are more issues that you got going on in your life than just this one. That's real spit. Like, if you still mad at your baby daddy because he moved on and little man is now middle-aged, middle teen man.
Right.
He ain't even going by man no more. He just going by man.
Right.
Man,
Listen.
Stop.
I'm going to add 2 points, and we're going to talk a little bit about the kids, and we're going to wrap up.
Absolutely.
Regardless of what's going on in each of y'all's world, and me and Mr. Emo have figured it out. If he get a call about Little E, if I get a call about Princess M, I don't give a fuck who I'm with. I don't give a fuck what time it is. I don't give a fuck what's going on. It's about to be handled. Y'all need to be able to do that. I don't care where they at, who you with, where you at. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Y'all have to come together for the children. Whether they 8, 18, or 28.
Man.
Or 28. Give a fuck what's going on. Oh, she had an accident in school. Oh, okay. She got a book fair. She got a book fair this week. Oh, okay.
Yep. I've had to pop up book fairs. I hate
those. What? Huh?
Need $20 for what? Bitch?
What?
What?
No. No, we ain't bringing up shit from 6 months ago about the $30 book fair. You know why? Because the $30 book fair is gonna bring happiness to the child, and that's what's gonna fucking happen immediately. Expeditiously. And then what we also want to touch on today with this Father's Day, since we are the builders, we want to bring to some attention, we want to reinforce to some who's already doing it. I can't see. I need my eyes shut.
Are we not supposed to comment because I'm the only one caring?
No, you're supposed to comment. No,
you're supposed to, and I like it.
Because we read them. Obviously, my man to help if I got to squint.
I like it, and it's the truth. It's everything that both of you tonight are saying is true. Right, life is hard enough, man. Let's raise the baby.
Let's raise the baby.
The world ready to fight our baby. Let's raise it. People need to be humble, man. They definitely do. Like he just said, it's for mine. It's on the flow. Period.
On the flow.
I kill for mine.
On the flow.
And people who know me know I'm serious. Like most people like, oh, do this. No, like
on
for
the
real.
Flow.
I'll blow your shit up for mine. Like, you really don't want these problems when it comes fucking with me.
On the flow. And speaking of our babies have been going through the same shit we've been going through. And hello, the coping skills and mechanisms of a 40-year-old ain't the same as a 10-year-old. So where are our professional mental health professionals? Where are our uh, summer school educators to kind of get them, make sure they sharp? Because TPS just passed them. Let's just keep it a 100.
No, I saw some COVID fails.
Some COVID fails.
I saw some COVID fails.
I mean, but they was already failing.
No, like it really fucked me up because it's like, you ain't do the packet with your baby?
Well, that's separate. I'm trying to get help for the babies. Mental health for the babies.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look here, man.
And services, including education. But yes, you saw some COVID fails.
And Mr. Royals, we talked about this earlier. You know how you been bitching? Hey, you know you been bitching about you ain't got nothing to do. You so tired of sitting in this house. Oh, I just can't wait for the bar to open. I just want to go here. I just want to go there. You thought about your babies.
Can't go to the park. Chuck E. Cheese closed.
Chuckman Cheddar's is shut down.
Can't go to school and go to recess.
Sky Zone done. The lunchroom roast sessions. OVA. Right. Think about your babies who miss prom, who miss graduation, who worked their whole lives of 13 years of education and scholastic gymnastics that have one day culminated all and it be ripped away from them. Think about your children who want to play and the only thing they can do now is look at you as you work from home. So when we look at these, and I'm not gonna lie, Royal pointed it out to me and I was like, damn. Cause like on some real shit, I've been playing Fortnite. And today I think was the most athletic I've seen him in a minute. And that's because his other little friend was over and they both wide receivers and was talking shit.
Yeah.
And like just like you going stir crazy, so is your babies. Cause just like you got that 9 to 5, and even though you working at 9 to 5 from home in your pajamas with the webcam covered, some of y'all just touching the mouse every 35 minutes. I'm here, still active, still green. Them babies can't do shit. And then they had to have you as a school teacher.
Right.
I felt sorry for myself because I know I was a terrible teacher. I fired myself 3 different times.
It was something about how we were forced to pacify our children. Because we can't tell them. Well, we can, and we'll touch on this. We got more topics than show. We'll get to it. We can tell them, but they're children, so they won't be able to absorb all the gritty details on what the fuck's going on and why people was hanging from park benches and protester. It was a counter protester in North Carolina with a Trump sign and a fucking slave whip. Did you see that?
Nope, I'm glad I didn't.
This motherfucker was out there with the slave whip with no shirt on.
I saw the one cat
on the corner
who showed up in blackface and just sat there grinning. Real quick before we bounce, because I do want to talk about a couple things.
Hit it.
Jackfruit. Keeping Up with the Karens. They're both on Instagram. Great sites. There's a group. Let's Expose Them on Facebook. Amazing sites. Check in on those if you get a chance. This is me plugging a business. All right. I was supposed to plug this last week and I didn't. There's a great business in town. It's called J. Lloyd's Custom Cleanings. He does auto detail. He cleaned my mom's car. And if you saw Mama Emo car, it looked like all the pigs fought in the car. And Apollo was in the front seat, yipping and yapping and barking. He does basic exterior and interior for $35. That's basic interior and exterior. He'll come to your house. He'll wash your car. He'll vacuum the insides out for you. He'll make sure it's sparkly and new and pretty. Now, if you want the deluxe shampoo of the carpet, wiping down of the upholstery, leather, waxing the whole nine, this young man is charging $60, and that's coming in your house. That's not 100. That's 60. If you want the basic, my mom got the basic, and the basic looked like $100 job. It was amazing. His phone number is 419-410-1290. That number again is 419-410-1290. J Lloyd's Custom Cleaning. Tell him you heard about his business on Bippy and Bullshit.
You get
Give
the deal.
give this young man your business. And I'm talking about 19 years old. It was him and his girl out there getting it in the sun. J Lloyd's Custom Cleaning.
Come to you for 35.
And I'm talking exterior. He cleaned my mom's car. So tough, he said. I gotta come back tomorrow and wash it because I took so much time on the interior. Came back the next day and cleaned her all the way up. This is what we need to do for each other. This is what we need. I will print this. I will put this on the webpage. I will do whatever y'all need. I will post this. This is the kind of things that we need to do for one another. Quick note, you said about our children.
Yeah.
It's funny because they're resilient. My son today for Father's Day bought me a Thor action figure. Because he was like, I saw you looking at it in the store and you kept looking at it. And I was like, he really liked that and I want him to have that. Damn, son. You know, it's that type of shit.
Yeah.
Lets me know I'm raising a decent human being. Comes home today, filling the waters and all this. Says, I heard him asking you about being a father.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
And my response is, it's the hardest job, but the best and most rewarding job that you will ever have.
You know, because I look at it like this.
It pays the best.
I have one biological child.
It pays the best.
I have one biological child. He is my son. He is the full DNA of yours truly. I have 2 children from a previous marriage who are my stepkids.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 children now and a grandson from my now marriage.
Marriage? Y'all married?
Not married. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet.
God damn, what's y'all missing?
Yeah, relationship.
Y'all with the 701?
No, we ain't. We doing
No,
destination.
seven.
We doing a destination joint.
702 is where you need to be. 701 is where you don't want to go.
We doing a destination whenever they open the world up. But mine's
Yeah, at least y'all listening.
right. Mine's called me today. Yeah. They text me before we went on the night. Lil mama FaceTime me just to vent and talk and ask me how my day was. And I've been blessed. I've been blessed with those around me.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just an extension of the man that I get to be and help raise beautiful people. It's funny because, you know, I got one. Yeah. And I always said I wanted a bunch of kids because I love kids. And the oldest one is 21 and he called on some cool shit. FaceTimes, my son trying to treat me like even the other 21-year-old's father of her child wanted to wish me a happy Father's Day. My future mother-in-law blessed me with probably the dopest picture, her and the Chris Baird for Father's Day, which they didn't have to do. Like I said, it's just those people coming into your life and blessing you and making those type of things. it makes you proud. It makes you know that you are cared about on this day. Even though my mama made me cook,
Mm.
but the babies in my life made me know that I was loved. So that's dope. I know you got all kind of daddies
From Dubai.
from where?
Dubai.
The baby is in Dubai.
My non-biological called me from Dubai
Wow.
to wish me a happy Father's Day.
Now, that's a chill ass dude.
Yeah,
I don't know where he got all that cool from.
I don't know either, because it's true. His real daddy a nut.
He cool as
He
fuck.
cool as fuck.
Like he the kind of cool that could come have a cognac with me and we
Yep,
can just talk
he
about
cool.
life, politics.
Yep, called me from Dubai.
What that youngest one do?
Made me a rap song and bought me some scratch offs.
Is she performing?
Yep, she performed it.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, she performed it. Let me see where I'm at. Where I is. Where I am today. Oh, is that it? Oh, we had a rap battle.
Hey, hey.
That's all you need to hear.
That was good. That was good.
All I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
That's better than any card you could ever get.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I won $5.
Absolutely.
Bought me some scratch off. I don't know about her knowing about her daddy's gambling problems, but
that's right.
Thank you, baby.
Again, to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
Hope you guys
absolutely.
enjoyed. We got things to do, man. We got to sign off.
We got to sign off, but an effortless hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
If the world don't fall apart, next week gonna be pretty ignorant. And we'll leave it at that.
We ready to get back to the bullshit?
We ready to get back to the bullshit.
I don't know, man. As long as the world keep giving us this type of shit.
Well, we'll see how the world do this week.
I want to say it again. Congratulations, 45 on your million people showing up to your rally.
Yep.
Capacity. To capacity.
Capacity.
You had the Raptors field.
Capacity.
Thank y'all for the Father's Day shout outs. We love it, man. It's not a job for us. It's truly what we do. And I think we are out. As always, I am Mr. Emo.
Stephen Royal, man of leisure, hitting you with some bass.
Man, this was Bippy and Bullshit. We will check y'all next week. We'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Don't hate us because you ain't us.
Peace.
Peace. Man, almost not a one.
That was fun.
That was.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All you good people out there listening, watching, enjoying from everywhere.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Thank y'all for coming back after the hiatus. Thank y'all for watching, interacting, and sharing and everything that you do.
Said I'm easy.
But just like we promote every other business, we need y'all to promote us. We are the hardest working podcast in the 419. It don't get no grimier. It don't get no grittier. It don't get no realer than the royal one sitting next to me. And I am Mr. Emo. We are doing this for the education of our people, of all people. We're not doing this. We don't get paid. We don't have sponsorships. We have truly been doing this path for the last 2 years for you, the people. We have a voice and we want to give it back to you guys. We want to give you something to listen to, something to laugh, something to make you think, something to share, something to make you just feel like, damn, them are my people and they're working for us. So please listen, like, share, comment, spin it all. I got to give a shout out to the big brother, Simo. Simo on my birthday post told me happy birthday and then told everybody to come listen. And I watched the numbers go up. This is what we have to do. We are not going anywhere. These voices will not be silenced. These voices are for the people, by the people. We will be the people's champion. We will not give you no fluff. We will not give you no shake. We will not give you no bullshit. Pure, raw, 100% uncut. We've been emancipated from this game. No images to uphold, no names to try to put out for 5 minutes on a podcast to look at us. We trying something new. Nah, we been doing this. We slanging and banging. We not gonna stop. Hell, the revolution might not be televised, but it's damn sure gonna be on the podcast.
Damn sure gonna be in the voice of podcast.
Thank y'all for being here tonight, man. It means so much on Father's Day. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Let's get together next Sunday and do this shit again.
I holla.
Peace.
Peace.